Well, I took a shower and I thought about it, and I really just like considered whether this is something I really want to do, and I'm doing it. Resetting the PC. While that's going, I'm gonna mist my plants. We can do a little update. It's gonna be cute. That's this fucking arugula. It's crazy. The cilantro here still hasn't started up. There's a little sprout there down at the bottom, but it's not much. The dill is coming along, but these three, this one's the most successful. Oh, actually, this arugula is looking really good too. It's branching out like a lot. No, wait, this is a tatsoi mustard. What the fuck? It almost looks the same though. And I got a little bit of basil started up. Look at that guy. And the arugula out there looks like a lot different than the tatsoi mustard. Maybe that's a tatsoi as well. Dill, more arugula. And this one's supposed to be thyme, but I don't see anything there yet. And we got another arugula, and it looks like there's dill in there too. Somehow they got mixed together. And basil, more basil coming up. Cilantro with some arugula in there also. And look at that crazy dill. Look at that guy. Fucking awesome. And we got some mint starting up, which is always good. I want to try and make my own tea, like mint tea. I would have to have a lot of mint though for that to work. We got our little holly girl. And look at the leaves on this badass. We got 2 new giant leaves on the twin flame side, and then, man, right there, we got new leaves coming up in the middle as well. This is crazy, man. Fucking crazy. And that cone on the top is definitely starting to grow. I've been giving them a little bit of extra light in addition to what they're getting from the window though. So the growth probably will slow down a little bit once I start restricting light back to a normal amount. And this chive, I don't know if he's gonna make it. We're gonna find out. But it looks like he's trying to naturally cut off the top portion there. I think it's gonna try and utilize the nutrients and just like reestablish down at the base. More dill. I haven't seen anything come out of the this thyme or the garlic chives. I'm not giving up yet, but like I don't think those are doing anything. And my poor roses, they're not dead yet, but they're not looking great. But I am manifesting that if it is the will of the divine, they will bounce back. Fingers crossed. And then down here, we've just got an absolute, like, what the fuck? It's everywhere. Everything's everywhere, and it's looking great. This one's starting up. That guy's getting really tall. I'm loving this bottom shelf. This is the one that we installed. And it's definitely the most successful. And all that arugula back there, that's what we repotted. A couple weeks ago now. Jesus. Well, maybe it's been a couple weeks, but we repotted that on camera. And look at that. Just amazing amounts of growth. I'm super proud of us. I'm super proud of the plants. We're doing the thing. Whoa. Now it looks like we are ready to reset the PC. I backed up all my tarot and oracle card images and the synchronicities for the Holofan, even though I've got SD card backups for the Holofan images also, because I really wanted to keep that original Holofan memory card intact. You know how it was on the journey. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it's almost time to revisit that original memory card and use the original synchronicities on the fan instead of just our portal image. Now that it's powered by the eclipse, I think it might be time. But we're going to play it by ear. I thought about redoing my staff today because, yeah, we're good. I started sanding off the poly, and I took off some of the stain as well, and there's still some drips that are a little bit harder than I'd like, and I'm gonna take the stain off if I try and sand that off too. So I've got a choice. I can either sand the entire bitch down again and then reapply the stain and then reapply the poly, or I can be fine with these perfect imperfections and just finish the polyethylene. Is that what it is? Polyethylene? Polyacrylic. I can just finish doing the poly and just not care that it's got some bare spots, which it doesn't bother me, but my sister's like a master woodworker over here, and she's like, she's telling me about different types of brushes and like how to do the particular strokes and like a perfect sanding method and how you just can barely touch it and like how it's gonna come out perfect. And I'm just like, bro, like I get it, you're a carpenter on the inside, like a winner, but I just wanted my staff to be like waterproof so that when I go into the wilderness, it's not gonna rot. And I mean, it's petrified at this point anyway. I don't really have to worry about that. But I think she's way more concerned about how it ends up looking than I am. Because honestly, it's my staff. It can be ugly. And it'll be just as special, you know? And that's where I'm at with it. I love my staff unconditionally. Just like I do everybody in my life that's here to teach me a lesson. Or that I'm here to teach in whatever way. And I think it's really important, once again, that we do not consider the word karmic a bad word. We have all been karmics. We are all karmics. And if you're not teaching lessons or learning lessons, what are you doing with your life? That is the most important work we can do here. To learn and to teach. And demonizing people that still have lessons to learn means that you don't know which lessons you're still learning. We are all here for growth. And no matter how far along you are on your journey, you can always grow. And I think that's why the King of Pentacles doesn't have a branch on that tree. Let me just confirm that real quick. Is that right, Spirit? King of Pentacles doesn't have a branch on the tree because, unlike the other three masculines, he was already well down the path. Mirror. Can I get a confirmation? Ten of Pentacles. Emperor. I think he doesn't have a branch because he's not just awakening. I think the other boys had branches because they were. I think the King of Cups, the middle one that hasn't bloomed yet, made the choice not to learn that lesson. And that's why it hasn't grown yet. It's still the same size it was when we were talking to him. And I think that original stalk, the one that the cat ate, that almost died, is the twin flame. And it's just now starting to grow leaves because it's just now having that realization, that tower moment. Realizing that they were on the wrong side of justice and that they were being judgmental, that them trusting their instincts was wrong. And that third shoot, the one with the two big leaves, I think that was this King of Swords because he's been healing already for a while. You know, the other day, Heron, I just wanted to check out his starting point, the beginning of his journey, as far as we could look back. And that first video that I could see posted, Six of Cups, was already about dealing with trauma and embracing growth and balance. I think that's why those leaves came faster, because I don't think I was allowed to see that shoot from jump. And I don't think I was supposed to understand the meaning or context of any of this up until I had enough puzzle pieces. Nine of Cups, the Sun. And you know, every single time somebody thought that I was just going around in circles over here, it was an upward spiral. Spiritualistic said that. Thanks for watching, guys.